What's going on, everybody? Alex here with Halo Media. 2 days in a row, daily uploads maybe? Probably not because I have to work. But today we're talking about the whole Fire 343 thing. It seems to be a pretty popular topic in the Halo community right now. I was about to pull up right here. I know I looked up on YouTube Fire 343, but this is all coming from like top creators. You even saw right there, Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers even made a video about Halo being dead. It's crazy, right? Just there's a lot of negativity, around the game right now, and it's kind of rough. I don't think that 343 is the overall issue. Going back to Halo 4, I think Halo 4 was more inherently casual, and I think that's why it failed. Because, at least in the Bungie games, they had done a good mix. I think Reach wasn't a good mix. I think Reach is one of my favorites, but to be fair, I think competitive and casual, it was too casual. But yeah, I think Halo 4, too casual. They had care packages, they had custom classes and everything. But then I think they overcorrected for Halo 5, and they kind of stuck with it. Halo 5 was just hyper competitive. Sure, a lot of the bullet magnetism was whack, but I still think it was in the same state as Halo Infinite, where it's too competitive. And I think where Halo Infinite's falling flat is just the lack of support from the community. Really, I think the community shitting on it all the time is kind of what's I guess demotivating, or yeah, sure, let's say that. And the developers, they be rotating that in and out of 343 like every 6 months. I know the contracting thing's like 2 years or a year, so these people are probably leaving early, or the main employees anyways that are leaving 343 that I've been seeing on Twitter lately, and it's kind of rough. You even have Paul Tassi doing an article on the whole, should 343 be fired, or should 343 hand Halo off to another developer? And it's just pushing and pushing this whole 343 doesn't know how to develop a game, which, again, I think Halo Infinite is my favorite gameplay wise. Yeah, the content's a little stale. I wish I had Forge. I wish I had ranked SWAT. But I still think it is the best base game in terms of how it plays. Again, the content at launch, not so good. Them canceling co-op split screen, not good. Them delaying Forge again, not good. But I think if people start giving like constructive feedback and not so much hateful feedback, then they'll actually hear it. Because I think it was not too long after launch, probably like 6 months, Sketch did the whole thing, like kind of brought that up, where, it's so much negative feedback, and like they're just tired of the community like only spewing that out. So I think if we start giving the constructive criticism and good feedback, sure, be harsh on the game, because I think they will listen to that eventually. But I think if we give them, as I said, that constructive criticism, they will listen eventually. And at that point, they'll have solutions to our problems. I know it was addressed like during the first couple flights that the players wanted a leveling system. And sure, here we're almost a year later, and they haven't pushed it out. But again, they're kind of understaffed right now too. So I think it's, one of those things is just coming to an understanding of who we're dealing with and what conditions they're under. I think they're just being managed poorly. That is it. I think the developers are doing a phenomenal job, but the higher ups at Microsoft and 343 are just making them put their priorities in the wrong place. Like, it's kind of funny. Whenever I was looking into this topic for the video, whenever you Google Fire 343 Industries, one of the first things that pops up is a fucking change.org petition, my bad. And I think that's funny that people are going that far and getting that strung up in a video game. So I think my message for the entire fan base is be a little more positive. I think the main core Halo fan base is being positive, but you have a lot of these other people in the more outer rings of the fan base that are just being toxic. You don't really need that. But yeah, I'm in the video here. If, again, like, comment. I want to engage in comments, or in conversations with the comments, which I have been. So if you guys have anything, comment it down below, and I'll, conversate with you. Have a good talk about it, and see where we're going with it. I have the Twitter. It's going to be posted below, so feel free to follow that. I've been, posting there every time I upload. And last thing, kind of a reach out right here. If anyone's interested in making the channel art, like the channel icon and banner for both the YouTube and Twitter, hit me up on Twitter. I've been looking into that. If I don't find anyone to make one, or to commission for it anyways, probably just going to make my own. It's probably going to look really bad. So, yeah, that's it for now, guys, though. If, again, like, comment, subscribe, I'll see you guys in the next video.